Hey guys, College here, and welcome back to mine and Tom's Co-op Career Mode on the F1 2017 modded F1 2016 game. And today we're here in Monaco for the finale. I know this might come quite as a surprise, but with F1 2017 around the corner and the fact that both me and Tom have been given the game early, we need to kind of wrap up this series a little bit earlier than what we expected. We did have the time to finish this series if we didn't get given F1 2017 early, but because certain circumstances came up and we need to focus on making F1 2017 gameplay content, we're going to have to end this series short. So what we're doing is we're doing a full 50% race at Monaco like usual. We've basically skipped out Hungary and Abu Dhabi from the end of the calendar, and we're going to do Monaco for the finale. It has made it quite hard for both me and Tom to win the Constructors' Championship against Mercedes, but we're going to try our best because we've qualified in P1 and P2. And Tom, I think the permutations is they need, if we get a 1-2, they need to score, was it less than 16 points?
Yeah, 16, so basically 15 or less, I think. So yeah. The magic number is 27 points. So Mercedes have got 27 points in their back pocket. However, crucially, after qualifying, Lewis Hamilton's qualified in P3, but Valtteri Bottas is P7. So all we need is Hamilton to somehow drop a few places and Bottas drop a few more, and maybe we might have a chance. But it's going to be very hard. Just only limit both Mercedes cars to 16 points, but it can be done. It can be done, and we're going to have to try absolute hardest here, Callum. And in regards to the race strategy, it's fairly straightforward. We're expecting a fully dry race, and it's going to be anything very interesting in terms of the race strategy. Obviously, the one stop. So, in terms of battling amongst ourselves, obviously, we'll try and keep it, fair, even at the start. Try and focus on task in hand. But I think at some point there may be a battle in this race because who's going to win the final race, and I think whoever finishes ahead out of both of us, Cal, it basically dictates who comes ahead in the Drivers' Championship. I
think so, yeah. I can't remember the points, but I know it's very, very close between us two, so this is kind of just the bragging rights in terms of this series. But before I think we get into this video, I'm going to say a huge thank you to all the support on this series, because me and Tom have absolutely love recording co-op, because it's like our little mini league race, because we're so competitive against each other. With the AI mixed in, obviously they can be a little bit different sometimes, but it does make this series incredible to record and everything. But nonetheless, I think we should jump just straight into the finale of our co-op. Let go. It's the finale.
It's five red lights.
Let's hope and pray. You had a slight hesitant start there, but you seem to get away quite nicely into turn one. You've got the inside line, you've got first position. Hamilton's still in P3 and he's right on my rear.
Ooh,
we've got yellow flags just behind. Hamilton is really challenging me going into Massenet. He is really trying to get on with it and try and seize the task at hand. We've got a virtual safety car, an instant virtual safety car. Let's see where Bottas is. Can we see a Bottas? Can we see a Bottas? I think I see a Bottas still, yeah. So he hasn't been caught up in any of that. We have already got a car out of the Grand Prix, which is probably one less back marker for us to overtake, really. Hamilton is getting really close to me at the minute. But at the minute, this is incredible start to the Monaco Grand Prix. We've been racing for 3 corners, and we're already back under slow speed.
Yeah, nice fun times. At least it's just a virtual. Could be worse.
Yeah, this is not a safety car, and we're going to be doing millions of laps.
Oh, there you go.
Ending as well. That was quick. Oh my god. Right, come on green, come on green. Oh, you're rubbing along that wall. You turned in a little bit early for that corner as well.
Yeah, I'm a little bit all over the place. Obviously, I made the mistake in qualifying. I pressed the wrong button and then I went straight to on track. So in the one-shot qualifying, I basically loaded up a default setup around Monaco. So it worked okay in qualifying, but with the heavier fuel, I feel like the downforce may be necessary, which is what Callum has right now.
But you're going to be quick in a straight line. If I do want to try and challenge you, I'm going to struggle. This car's already slow enough in a straight line. Debris absolutely everywhere in turn one, but us three, look at the gap that we've got to the rest of the field. Absolutely huge. Let's see if we can try and just stay with Tom at the minute and just try and keep this 1-2 quite secure. It's just, there's a huge amount of pressure on me and Tom just to not put it in the wall, really, because Hamilton's right there to pick up any pieces, and at the minute they've still got one hand on the constructors.
So far our pace does seem very neck and neck around here.
Yeah.
You're 38 thousandths faster than me at a lap.
No changes, literally nothing changes at all, as we are starting to pull out a bit of a gap to Lewis Hamilton behind.
Well, that was a pretty good lap, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, what the hell? Where did you find that from?
Oh, I've got
That's
no
almost
clue.
a second quicker.
That just happened. I don't know how that happened, but it just did. The default Sauber is the one around here.
Comes into lap number 4. I seem to have responded to Tom's pace a little bit. It's going to be a personal best, only a 10th improvement. But at the minute, still pulling away from Hamilton as Tom makes a slight mistake into turn 1.
Bit hot into there, almost kissed the wall. Just avoided it.
Ooh, very hot on the brakes into there. Almost creamy straight in the rear. Getting very close now. Seems like you're starting to struggle a little bit as the tyre wear starts to ramp up. Maybe the wings are starting to bite you back. But it's straights like these where I was going to hope that the slipstream kind of helps me out here. Just sitting right in the slipstream. Gonna have to be brave on the brakes somewhere around here. I don't even know where, but oh, not if we get bad traction like that though. Losing the rear end a little bit. Both of us struggling now. I think we're both trying to ramp up the pace a little bit. As the tyre wear ramps up as well. Oh no! I've made a mistake.
Oh no! Clip the inside.
Clip the inside, and I just like parked it up. I've rejoined in third. Hamilton's moved up into second. Still a mistake from me.
Damage?
No damage at all. Just rear tyres burned up a little bit as I tried to spin the car around. Got to get back in my mojo though. I was feeling quite good before then. Oh, for fuck's sake! Oh, I lost a bit of front wing now.
Oh no! Pushing a bit too hard.
Yeah, pushing a little bit too hard. Earlier than scheduled pit stop, but oh, we've got a few drivers following me in. What the hell? We've got a Ferrari.
Two stoppers. Who said Bottas is in?
No, Bottas has carried on. Annoyingly. I'm going to get overtaken by both the Ferrari and the Red Bull. That's frustrating. Wow, BMW Sauber being very slow this front wing, 9.6. Right then, so we're going to drop very far down the field. It was Ricciardo, and I don't know who the other Ferrari was actually. But as we rejoin in P14, now I need to put the lap times in.
Right, end the lap 13. I'll say this much. The default setup is starting to hamper me a little bit now. Rear's on 39, pretty much 40%, so I'm starting to struggle. Obviously, because of the default setup, like we said, I'm overworking my tyres. So, I'm starting to struggle now. I'll be coming in probably the next lap. Right then, meanwhile, I've had a bit of an interesting race. I've had a very serene one so far. Into the pit lane. Make sure I don't speed, no need to speed, take it very easy. Lewis follows me in as expected, so we're going to see now what the pit stop battle is going to be like. I should be out ahead of Lewis. I'll be very surprised from behind. I mean, Lewis was catching me towards the end of that stint, but I'll be very surprised if he comes out ahead of me. And there you go. I had the Sauber team tried their hardest, a 3-second pit stop there. They tried their absolute hardest to get me behind Hamilton, but not quite. And Lewis is still behind me. Meanwhile, Verstappen's also coming for super sauce. I believe Bottas has also. So everyone's in for supers.
Side. Make another manoeuvre. Got past Stoffel Van Dorn into the final corner. As Bottas is in at the moment, so he's going to come out in quite a bit of traffic, which is good to hear. As we're now up into P8, so we've got super soft runners though still yet to pit, as well as ultra soft runners as well.
Hamilton's now second behind me. That's how much time I've lost in that pit stop.
Into the hairpin. There we go. Left the door open. Still
like raining 15 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
Weather up. Oh. My button. I think my radio's broke. I've never seen this happen before, but I can't open my radio button. So you're gonna have to give me all the info here.
Yeah.
So, I think I've lost Jeff.
I think it's basically it's happened to me before. He glitches on wanting to send a message to you. Eventually, he'll say the message out of nowhere, and then you can eventually say, I don't know what message it will be. Probably something that has no context, like relation to what you're like, experiencing. But there's like a message he's got jammed in there.
Oh, he just said something, but I still can't open it. Maybe my radio's like broke.
The longer Bottas stays further down the road, the better. I could swear he's out of points right now.
The inside the science. He really didn't see me coming there at all. He proper closed the door when I was already hit the brakes. But was slightly far back from myself. But still, over to P4 now, and now I'm going to put it up into a bit of rich. And absolutely bomb it up to Sergio Perez, who's next.
I've turned in way too early for a Massenet there. Almost just absolutely destroyed my car in the front on the inside wall. I'm making so many mistakes now. Oh no, Lewis is actually alongside me. He's actually stuck his nose in. We're going to go side by side to the lowest hairpin. Lewis has got me around the outside. He's tapped the wall. He's actually made the move. Oh, he's going slow now. Alright, Lewis has made the move. He's taken first place. Bad mistake from me. I made the mistake to Massenet, and it just completely I got distracted. It just set me off on them constant mistakes that you make. You have to be so dialed in around here, so drilled in. And one mistake, as you prove, Cal, just make one little tap on the wall, and then you can make, and then you make another, make another.
Yeah, make another. It's like a snowball effect.
That's where we are. You got to try and get straight back into that mindset of pushing. So this is where I'm terrible in the first 2 sectors compared to Hamilton, but in the last 2, as we know, Cal, the AI are pretty poor.
Yeah.
And they got back up the inside.
On Perez.
So the traction they get out of Raskas in the final corner is so poor. And I just made a move up the inside, so I'm back past him now. So back up into first place. Panic relieved. Now it's trying to make any more mistakes and just stay ahead of him.
Gap is coming down, but not at the rate of knots that I really hoped it to. 3.3 at the moment, but it is still coming down. Oh, turning a bit too early for Raskas. Out the final corner. Tyres are feeling a little bit second-hand, even though they're on 25%.
Ooh, according to my radio from Jeff, Hamilton has minor front wing damage.
Alright.
So, would that require a front wing change in the next pit stop?
May do. Depends if he wants one or not.
In the changing conditions.
Yeah, he'll lose a lot of time though, won't he?
I'm getting my foot down now, because if it starts raining, I want you to be able to pit behind me.
Yeah.
And you're going to have to encounter Hamilton. So right now, I think the gap is okay. I think we'll be okay.
I think we'll be okay as well for now.
But I just had a purple first sector, so I'm just starting to find some pace in these tyres. As I've cranked up into Rich, the car seems to have woken up all of a sudden. So I'm going to try and make these laps count and try and get the gap out to you and me.
Ooh, I thought about it. It'll be inside, and he's not. Oh, we've had contact. Hamilton's out.
What?
Oh my god, that was 100% my fault, but... Well, I'd say it was my fault. He did squeeze me.
What happened?
I went up the inside into Mirabeau. I've got front wing damage. I went up the inside into Mirabeau, and he, like, I don't know, he kind of left the door open and then turned in suddenly afterwards. So then I spun him round, and then the second impact broke his right front. Oh, at least you're going to be doing the restart as we've got to come in.
I think we are. I think I'd pit for Inter as well, you, and I'll go the next lap.
I'm going to gamble. I'm going to do the gamble. Right, intermediates, before the rain is even really starting to come down. It's spitting. This is risky. This is very, very risky.
Well, we've got a chance now to win the championship, so...
I haven't had a new front wing because it'll lose me too much time.
Just saw some spray being kicked up by the safety car. I'm going to pick this up anyway.
Yeah, the spray's being kicked up, that's the thing.
I'm gonna come in. So I'm gonna do what you've done. The back end, I just lose the back end out of Raskas there. So I'm gonna go for the more safer option, in my opinion. I'm gonna be. Yeah, I know. I'm gambling on the fact the rain gets wetting us to the point where the AI do actually pit. That's my only choice. I'm not gonna be that far behind. I need to push that pit exit. I'm gonna rejoin.
Bottas is currently in P2.
Yeah, that's alright. I'm going to rejoin. Please let me rejoin ahead of that Toro also. Alright, there we go. I'm in P7. It's not too bad. I thought I'd come out right behind this train. I've come out just ahead of 4 cars that are really narrowly bunched together. It's definitely looking like Inters.
P7. Yeah, it looks like it. That the rain is really starting to come down now. Tyres are only 1% worn as well, so I haven't taken much out of them. Well, that's the thing. He's going to get held up by everyone. He's the first pit garage, isn't he?
Well, then
so
again,
nothing about held up by everyone.
The only way Bottas is winning this for Mercedes is if he beats one of us. Because if we get a 1-2, we've got it. So, and I've got a feeling that AI might pit this lap. Everyone's going to be in. Look at the minimap. You've got the lap cars in. I think everyone's going to be in.
And he's going to get held up in the pits. I think I'm going to about to... Yeah, Verstappen and Bottas are in. Wow, we have nailed this.
A few, the second drivers stay out, so Massa stays out. But everyone's in. Right. Well then. Timing couldn't have been any more perfect here. Right, here we go. I'm going to make a nice move on Massa here. He's got poor traction out the first corner. There we go, and past him. It's a 1-2 for BMW Sauber. And right now, you have to wonder, where is Valtteri Bottas? Right, well, just under 4 laps to go. Do we have one last battle?
You could try. I'm very disadvantaged. Have a little bit of handicap to this front wing.
You're injured.
And I'm really not in the mood to throw this all down the drain.
Ooh. I thought about it. Oh, I'm so close.
Yeah, I saw it.
Oh.
Sorry, I saw it again. You're so tempted, aren't you?
I really am, but I'm thinking of the bigger picture here. But I don't want to be just so boring for the video. If I get the chance, I'm going to go for it, but only when I'm absolutely certain that it's gonna work. Because this is a very good position for us right now.
Final lap of the race.
I'm pushing you.
Oh, you're making me push my braking points. Are you actually going to hold it there?
Right on the outside.
Oh my god. I had to hit the brakes there because you almost squeezed me into the bloody wall.
I scrubbed out wide. I scrubbed out so wide.
To be fair, GG though. I don't get where you fucking found the grip round there. I just struggled so much.
Absolutely bombed it on the brakes around the outside and just hoped that I had the front wing to stick. Luckily, even though I'm running a default setup, that front wing damage is relegated due to that, even not even less. So we all crossed up out of there.
Yeah, I put it back up into Rich now. That's where I'm getting all this crap traction from.
Right, well, it's been a brilliant season. 16 brilliant races, ups, downs, 1-2s, double DNF, I think maybe, I don't know. Safety cars, we've had it all. But wow, what a season! And I think we're going to cap it off by winning the Constructors' Championship by a point. If my maths is correct.
I really hope the math is correct. We'll put it all on screen now just to show and just to double check. But just a word on that season, to be honest, is absolutely. I'd probably say it was more intense than our Ferrari one. I'd definitely say it was more intense because on 2016 my pace was a little bit better, so I felt like I could challenge a little bit more against you and also going for the race victories and everything. But Bottas just finishing third, and as we scroll down, we can see Lewis Hamilton, a controversial crash between myself and him. Gonna have to look like back on the replay because, like I said, it was just so quick. It all happened so quickly. God, oh my! Well, I think we've got to have to. Well, we've had so many comments. I don't know about you, Tom, but F1 2017. I think we're gonna have to do a co-op just and maybe give ourselves more of a challenge because this technically, obviously, we've taken the BMW Sauber and we've taken the Sauber and we slapped BMW on it. Up the performance of it a little bit, but we still didn't make it the best car in the grid at all. So slow in a straight line, and I think that frustrated us quite a bit, Tom, throughout this season.
Yeah, we definitely had our moments. You know, we definitely performed better on the tracks where we thought we'd really struggle, and then struggled in the ones where we thought we'd be okay, and which was quite interesting. But it's been a great season, full of ups and downs. If you guys have enjoyed it, then please do slap a big fat like on this video as the final episode of Career Mode, or Carpet Career Mode, should I say. And let's see if we can try and smash 125 likes on both channels, as it is the finale. If you guys do, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Let us know in the comments down below if you want to see the series return for the future game. We're not sure if we'll bring it back earlier in the game or possibly later on down the line, because in 2016 we started really early and there wasn't really much interest there. But then we brought it back later on with the BMW Sauber one. There was much more interest. So we'll see. But either way, let us know with also which team you want to see us do it with. We'll have a little chat, see what we can do. But I'm very much looking forward to the future, Callum, and hopefully we can have more brilliant seasons like this one.
Yep, so I think just round it off here. You probably saw all the constructors and everything in the background. We probably just rounded it up there. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you all later.